So here we are. This is Cindy Tonkin presenting with Presence. We're looking at the leveraging the structure of people's learning, and we're up to the third frame here, the how frame, which is all about application. In a training room, when you put a how learner into an exercise, no matter what you've asked them to do, they'll be doing an exercise. They'll be playing with it. They'll be experimenting. If it's an experimenting exercise, great. If not, that's what happens. Each of the quadrants do what they are good at, and they think they're doing the exercise. So in the how learning, in the how phase, when you're preparing for that, you need to have an opportunity for people to actually do, to get hands-on, to walk through and experience what's going, to play with the material. Now, for some of you, this is like, yeah, isn't that what training is? Because you're a how learner. For some of you, it's like, really? I have to get them to touch something? I have to get some real reality going? I don't want to do that. I just want to talk at them. This is a perfect opportunity for them to actually pick up a case study and do it. Give them the experience. Rather than telling them a case study, give them a case study, let them experience it, and then debrief it. The how frame is made even more jolly by, as we mentioned before, the pre-brief, which you supplied in the what frame. So in terms of prep, you need to know what they're going to do. You need to know what questions you need them to ask, because later you will get them to debrief on that. So whenever they're actually working in a how frame, they are giving you, you have set them up to be successful, and set yourself up to be successful. That's the how frame. Examples of the kinds of things you might give them to do in a how frame might be actually working through a case study that you have set up, not as telling them about it, but working them through it. It could be, if your work lends itself to actually doing something, let's say you've got data, giving them some data and giving them the experience of trying to mine that data. It could be something as simple as, okay, so you've heard the 3 principles of how we design a service experience. Now you design one. If you've got something they can actually touch, perfect. I did a training once with people in local councils, and of course their how frame, after we taught them how to identify a noxious weed, was we gave them some noxious weed and said, here, which of these are poisonous, which ones of these are weeds, which ones of these are flowers. Essentially give them the opportunity to interact with the content you have told them in theory about already. When you do the Q&A on Thursday, when you come along, please bring some questions along about how you might do it, and I will ask you the question for your content. What's the kind of things people can interact with? Some of you will find this really easy. Some of this will go, but oh, my stuff is conceptual. Let's see what we can do to create for you some interesting how frames. That's the how frame. Next up, we have the what if frame. And the what if frame, the so what frame, brings us back to home. So we're almost there. Please feel free to email me any questions you might have for the Q&A on Thursday. Otherwise, I will see you in the room. See you at the next video. Bye.